You don't need a huge following, fancy logo, or perfect content to start a powerful personal brand. What you do need are the right first moves. In this video, I'll share the 3 most important tips to launching your personal brand the right way, so people remember your name, trust your voice, and actually listen when you speak. My name's Jesse, and for the last decade, I've worked with personal brands who are small to medium-sized businesses grow on social media. So tip number 1, don't worry about building a brand, build a point of view. And in fact, as you start, you may not even realize that you're building a personal brand. You're probably just like, hey, I wanna share what I have on my mind. Even though you may not know you're growing your personal brand now, you will realize that in your future. So really, don't focus on logos, don't focus on colors, don't focus on what's the right thing to say, just start saying it. Like I am here today. For the last decade, I've focused on others rather than on myself. And there's a lot of video creators, content producers, and brands that have been doing this for a long time, and now they're finally getting in front of the camera rather than behind the camera, focusing on themselves to grow their businesses because they want longevity in the business world too. So just start saying it and build your point of view rather than your brand in the beginning. So that's tip number 1. So you might be asking me, where the heck are you? We're on a construction site of a custom home of one of my clients. See, for the last 5 years, I've been working with this client to build their social media branding, their personal brand online. And honestly, this leads me to tip number 2, which is focus on one platform and one platform only in the beginning. See, when you spread yourself too thin across multiple platforms, it feels like a lot of work. And really what you need to do is focus on just one. So pick what one you enjoy the most. Not only do you want to pick what you want to talk about because you want that longevity of brand, but you also want to pick where you're going to be at most. So are you on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok? One of those platforms is going to be where you tip the scale. Now, could that change over time? Could you start posting content on all the platforms when it gets easier for you? What you want to do is have the least amount of friction when you are starting this consistency model, because one platform can take a lot of your time. And if you're getting really good on that one platform, then you could start dabbling in the other platforms. But to begin with, tip number 2 is just one platform and only one platform to begin with. So tip number 3, show up imperfectly but consistently. As you could see, I could have perfect lighting. We could do a perfect soundproof room where I'm sitting in front of a desk with a camera right in front of me, and it just be the most perfect scenario of all. And I would love for that. But today, we're on a job site where they're hanging drywall, which happens to be one of the most dirty processes of building a custom home. Not sure if you knew that, but this is a great point with this drywall behind me, all this dust everywhere. I don't want to show up perfect because I want to connect with you guys. And so in this situation, when we're trying to build an audience and your personal brand, show up when you're dirty. Show up when your set is dirty. Show up. It has to be consistent. And this being my first video in my attempts to be consistent, this wasn't the most perfect scenario. And even though I have a hard time getting in front of the camera for myself, for my brand, I needed to do it. And so I decided to do it today while we're here talking about drywall on another video. So show up imperfect but consistently. Remember, one platform. You are the one person, and all you need to do is be consistent. To recap, here are the 3 points that I made in this video. 1, lead with a point of view. Number 2, pick one platform. And number 3, show up imperfectly, but consistently. These are the 3 most important elements of getting started when you're building your personal brand. Everybody has something to say, and we should be saying it because we have an opportunity now. The barrier to entry is super low. You have a great camera typically in your pocket, in your hand, always. Get out there and start saying things, and it doesn't matter where it lands, because in the beginning, all you need to do is be consistent. I hope that this helps. I hope that this encourages you. Comment below, hit that subscribe button, because I probably have less than 50 subscribers at this point. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.